So one question or one topic we haven't really covered so much so far is monetization. So I'm interested in your views on monetization of a site. Obviously, there's multiple ways to do it. Do you have preferred or favourite ways you like to do it, both in terms of taking a site and trying to increase the revenue, and also in terms of what you're looking for in the way a site's monetized?
Okay, yes. So like I've said already that AdSense and affiliate type sites are usually my favorites. So I'm looking for opportunities where there's, say, you can tell that they're being under monetized for whatever reason. So that's definitely number one. Those are the simple quick wins. A lot of the time there will be an email list as well with the site that is being very underutilized. Usually most sites that have an email list, there is an opportunity for a digital product, whether that's an ebook, a course, or just something just simple that you can just digitally transfer through to the buyer, through to your customer, and sell it on the platform. So I think that in terms of generating more revenue, digital products, if you can, depends a lot on the site, but digital products definitely go a long way. That's a massive big win. If you can see that, if like a good example, recipe type sites. So if you've got an email list of 2,000 people and they're getting emailed every single time you send out, you post a new recipe to the site, don't you think that if you went through your archives, compiled all of your best and most popular recipes and sold it to them as an ebook, they'd be willing to buy that? So that's an example of what you could do. And it's literally, you don't even need any new content, maybe a little bit in between the paragraphs and stuff, but compiling it so that it's an easy built for you package that you just go, here you go. And that's a fantastic, I love doing that one. Yeah.
Great tip. Yeah, I'm sure you could do quite well out of that.
Yes.
Are there any, so on the other side of that, are there any monetization types that you don't like or that you avoid?
Yes, there are. E-commerce, physical e-commerce sites. I've never owned and maybe never will own. Just simply because the margins are usually a lot lower. So, your expenses are really, really high. Your your income is then is also really high, but your profit's only this, which means you only have this much room to play with. Also, it requires quite a lot of work. You've got customers to deal with, you've got orders to fill, and actually sending those physical products to where it is that they live. Returns and all sorts of inventory type things, warehouses to store the inventory, all those sorts of issues are just, I don't know. I don't like it personally. Also, it's a lot harder to sell. They're really difficult. I've seen a lot of sites on Flipper that are e-commerce, and they usually sell. It just seems like there's far less activity on them. I don't know that for sure, but maybe that's just my perception. But it does seem to be that they are harder to sell because you've got inventory. You've got something that's extra. It's not just a website then. It's more of a traditional business type thing, which is not what I signed up for.
Fair enough. Keep it simple.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Keep it focused. Makes sense.